Hello there. Want to improve your English vocabulary and boost your listening and speaking skills? You're in the right place. Today's video has a fun 3-part exercise: listening practice, vocabulary, and listen and answer practice. Ready to boost your fluency? Let's get started. Part 1. Listening practice. In this part, you'll listen to a short story. Pay close attention to how the events unfold and how the expressions are used in context. Give someone the benefit of the doubt. Olivia and Sophie had been best friends since childhood. They shared everything and trusted each other completely. However, recently, Olivia felt like Sophie had been acting strangely. Sophie started canceling plans last minute, not responding to Olivia's messages, and even missed Olivia's birthday party without any explanation. Olivia was upset and started to assume the worst. She thought Sophie was no longer interested in their friendship or was perhaps angry about something Olivia had done. One day, while talking to another friend, Olivia complained about Sophie's behavior and wondered if their friendship was coming to an end. Her friend advised her to give Sophie the benefit of the doubt. Maybe something was going on in Sophie's life that she hadn't shared yet. Taking this advice, Olivia decided to reach out to Sophie one last time, hoping for some clarity. When they finally met, Sophie explained that she had been going through a really tough time at home. Her parents were getting divorced, and she hadn't known how to talk about it. She was overwhelmed and didn't want to burden anyone with her problems, so she had withdrawn from her friends. Olivia immediately felt guilty for doubting Sophie. Instead of confronting her with accusations, Olivia listened and comforted her friend. Sophie was relieved to finally open up, and the two friends hugged it out. Olivia realized that assuming the worst had only made her more upset, and giving Sophie the benefit of the doubt had saved their friendship. Part 2. The vocabulary review. Now, let's take a moment to go over some of the key vocabulary words and phrases that were used. Understanding these words will help you better grasp the story and improve your English skills.
Give someone the benefit of the doubt. To choose to believe someone's explanation without immediate judgment, even if you're unsure. Example: Olivia decided to give Sophie the benefit of the doubt instead of assuming the worst. Assume: to think something is true without having all the facts. Example: Olivia assumed Sophie was upset with her when Sophie stopped responding to her messages. Withdraw: to pull back or remove oneself from something or someone. Example: Sophie withdrew from her friends because she didn't want to talk about her family problems. Accusation: a claim that someone has done something wrong. Example: Olivia didn't want to confront Sophie with accusations before hearing her side of the story. Tough time: a period when things are difficult emotionally or mentally. Example: Sophie was going through a tough time because her parents were getting divorced. Burden: something heavy or difficult to deal with, often emotionally. Example: Sophie didn't want to burden her friends with her family issues. Overwhelmed: feeling like something is too much to handle. Example: Sophie felt overwhelmed by her family problems and didn't know how to talk about them. Clarity: clear understanding or explanation. Example: Olivia reached out to Sophie, hoping for some clarity about why Sophie had been distant. Confront: to face or challenge someone directly, usually about a problem. Example: Olivia chose to talk to Sophie instead of confronting her with anger. Relieved: feeling relaxed or free from stress after something difficult is resolved. Example: Sophie was relieved after she finally told Olivia about her family issues.
Part 3. Listen and answer practice. Let's test your understanding of the story with some questions. I'll ask a question and you'll have a few seconds to answer before I reveal the correct response. Try to answer out loud to practice your speaking skills.
What was Olivia upset about? Olivia was upset because Sophie was canceling plans and not responding to her messages. Did Sophie attend Olivia's birthday party? No, Sophie missed Olivia's birthday party without any explanation. What did Olivia assume about Sophie? Olivia assumed that Sophie was upset with her, or that she no longer cared about their friendship. What advice did Olivia's friend give her? Olivia's friend advised her to give Sophie the benefit of the doubt. Why had Sophie been acting distant? Sophie had been acting distant because her parents were getting divorced, and she didn't know how to talk about it. How did Olivia feel after learning about Sophie's problems? Olivia felt guilty for doubting Sophie and assuming the worst. What does give someone the benefit of the doubt mean in this story? It means to believe in someone's good intentions or reasons without immediately assuming they've done something wrong. Did Olivia confront Sophie with accusations? No, Olivia listened to Sophie's explanation instead of confronting her with accusations. How did Sophie feel after talking to Olivia? Sophie felt relieved after opening up to Olivia about her family situation. What did Olivia realize at the end of the story? Olivia realized that giving Sophie the benefit of the doubt had saved their friendship. Was Sophie going through an easy or tough time? Sophie was going through a tough time because of her parents' divorce. Why did Sophie withdraw from her friends? She withdrew because she didn't want to burden them with her family problems. How did Sophie feel before opening up to Olivia? Sophie felt overwhelmed and didn't know how to talk about her problems. Did Olivia immediately judge Sophie for her behavior? No, after some advice, Olivia chose to give Sophie the benefit of the doubt. What was the outcome of Olivia giving Sophie the benefit of the doubt? The outcome was that their friendship was saved, and Sophie felt relieved to talk about her issues.
Great job today! Keep practicing by watching this video regularly and you'll see your English skills improve.